Hi guys and welcome back to Boo Beach. It is the 18th of January and we are taking on Dr. T. One thing that you guys might have noticed is that we are building two different structures. One with the landing craft coming up to level 22, and we've got builders this time coming up with the sniper tower at level 10. One thing that's really cool is you actually have builders if you buy the subscription, so we are able to build two buildings at a time. Unfortunately, you're not really able to buy 3 builders or anything like that, just another one. So that's a limit there, but it's about $4.49 Australian a month. So of course it does cost a little bit, but I think I'll only use this subscription for a month. So I'll have to cancel it myself, otherwise it renews itself. And the reason I did this is because the mega crab's right around the corner and I want to actually use those resources. I want to be efficient and use those resources instead of just letting them lay there, getting raided and all that. So now, because we do have all these builders, I am going to boost up my resource reward, and I'm going to be pretty much clearing my map out, I'd say every day. I'm also going to boost the power stone chance, and I will also boost my resource reward guardian. But without further ado, one thing that I do need to do is keep in mind that we do have one of our landing craft upgrading, so need to watch out. In the meantime though, let's continue on. Of course, because I've been away from the game for so long, the views aren't all that high for these Dr. T videos, but of course as we go on and I guess I get your guys' trust back, I'm sure we'll start growing back up again. What we do have over here is just one shock tower, or shock launcher. Shock tower, that's an interesting one. I'm going to go ahead and actually shock that. Well, it would be interesting if we weren't able to actually shock launchers ourselves. Wouldn't be any good, but something a little bit different. I guess the hot pot is kind of like that, because you can't really shock it until it comes up. Which, they've actually added quite a few of the prototype weapons, which is pretty cool. But most of all, I'm looking forward to the Mega Crab, and that's right around the corner. So, where are we at over here? Okay. On the left-hand side is where the headquarters is. Although, we've got a lot of goodies over here. So, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and barrage this. I could easily let my warriors on the right-hand side and they'll pretty much clear out the whole map if I want them to. But I will refrain. I'll go ahead and just drop 2 boatloads worth of warriors. And over here, all I really need to do is shock, and that should shock 3 of these close range weapon or defenses, really. The machine guns and the flamethrowers. We will get shocked, but that's alright, not really a problem. Most of our guys should be able to pull through. Now, will that cannon cause enough damage to destroy one of our warriors? No, it will not. There we go. Very simple stuff, yet again. Of course, these are the first couple of stages. Supposedly, stage 7 yesterday was very, very difficult. A lot of people had problems with that. And of course, I boosted way too much yesterday. But that's because I went ahead and cleared pretty much the rest of my map. And I wanted to get one of those landing crafts up. Alright, so over here, we do have one shock launcher I can see. And that's about it, really. So other than that, we've just got mines to worry about. There's a lot of resources out over here. So what I'm going to do is drop... What I'll do is I'll do something a little bit different. I'm going to drop 1 boatload over here. I'm really hoping that we don't actually lose any of them. They should split up and destroy most of this stuff. I'm really worried about the flamethrower out over here. Seems like that will manage to get one of my guys, though, I think. It's going to be close, though. It is going to be close. Now, what I am doing might look a little bit weird. It's probably because it is. But now that we've destroyed all of that, I'm going to go ahead and get my other warriors ready, and I'll drop them all down here. And there we go. Now they can all come together, which is going to be great for us. And we're also going to get a heck of a lot of gunboat energy, that's for certain. This will be overkill. This will be like a record almost of how much gunboat energy we can get. Definitely need to watch out for those flamethrowers though, and machine guns. We will lose 1 or 2 guys. That's alright, I just want to see how much we can actually get done. Okay, so we've lost 2 warriors so far. 164, wow, okay. I reckon we could get a lot more as well. What I'm going to do is just... heal some of my guys up, because that was starting to look pretty bad. 162 we've got still. That's crazy. So I'm just going to go ahead and shock everything in range. Okay. I definitely went around the long way for that. And there's no need for me to do that in that stage, but I want to have a bit more fun. I actually do wonder what the record for the highest amount of gunboat energy would be. Alright, so where are we at? Where is Dr. T? There is stage 4. Stage 4 was another tough one yesterday too. Okay, very interesting. I think we'll go around the right hand side, up the top, and onto the headquarters here. Although, look at all of these supplies. Okay, now, I didn't see any shock launchers, so that's always good. What I will do, though, is I'll drop my critters right over here. I've got a lot of mortars and rocket launchers, so I'm not quite sure how much damage they'll end up doing. But there we go, we've already got a surplus of gunboat energy. There we go, that's actually pretty decent. Okay, I'm happy with that effort. So now, over here, I'm going to drop all my warriors up on the right hand side. And they should pretty much follow this path themselves. I don't really need to baby them around too much, hopefully. Let's hope that this guy doesn't move over to the left. Okay, they all are together, which is great news. So I'll just smoke 3 times, just to protect our guys. I will also go ahead and get rid of some of those boom mines. Don't want there to be too much damage happening to our guys. And that's pretty much all I've got to do. So we've got 74 gunboat energy left. Gonna get the doom cannons and the flamethrowers as well. And that should be pretty much it. And pretty sure we did not lose a single soul there in that stage. So stage 3. With my ego wanting to get as many gunboat energy points as possible, managed to lose about 6 or so warriors. Although they should be coming right around the corner. Here we go, 50 seconds or so. Okay. I think we've got all of our warriors in the landing craft that's still getting built. Alright, so over here, very close headquarters to the beach front, which is great. Means it's not much smoking for the warriors. What we'll do is go ahead and attack. I didn't actually have a closer look at how much health the headquarters has got, but I will have to deal with that myself. Alright, so I'm going to shoot the barrage at the crossroads of like where the front corner, I guess, of the headquarters. Then next up, what we'll do is I will send... oh, I'm very tempted to send critters over here. I mean, there's no real need to do that. But, of course, they do take a bit of health off the headquarters and give us 1 extra gunboat energy, which is nice. Okay. So that being said and done, let's go ahead and get rid of these 2 mines. Beautiful. Alright, drop our warriors. They did cop quite a bit of damage there, that's for certain. So we'll have to throw a heal down, I'd say. Don't think we've lost anyone there, though. Alright, so there's going to be a lot of stuff going on over here. But as long... oh, hello. That shock launch over on the left's able to get us as well. I think I might have lost maybe 4 or so warriors there, maybe 5 even. A little bit too much for my liking. Of course, we do want to do this as perfectly as possible. And there we go, 5. And we also get a dark crystal, which is nice. That definitely ups that, which is pretty much 1 power powder after we convert it. Okay, so let's get right into stage 6, and this is where it starts getting all that much more exciting. Alrighty. So, what we do need to watch out for is this shock launcher. It's got 17,000 health on it. Headquarters has 200,000 health on it. Okay, not very much at all. Not very much at all. Alright, so where this shock launcher is, there's a lot of mines about, so definitely want to stay away from there. But apart from that, I'm pretty confident in this stage. Let's check out the supplies that are right next to each other. I spotted 2 out over here. So we'll probably get rid of them, but most importantly, I need to get rid of these mines. So I'll send a barrage in on the right hand side of that headquarters. That was not good. What I'm going to do is I will actually retreat. And there's no shame in retreating. You only lose like 10,000 gold or something like that. So how much? Oh, 20,000. So that's alright. So I'd much rather lose 20,000 gold. At this point of the game, I've got too much gold. This should work out a little bit better for us. There we go. Okay. Still not perfect, but that was much better than the last one. So let's go destroy these 2 supplies. Now we've got 75 gunboat energy. That did a lot of damage on their headquarters as well. Nice. Okay. So over here, let's see. I'll throw down 2 smokes. I managed to get there without too much damage, which is very important. Then we'll get onto the Doom Cannon. We do lose a few guys there, but definitely not the worst thing in the world. We're going to lose a couple of guys here though. Thankfully I did throw my critters down just to distract a little bit. We definitely lost quite a few warriors there. Would have been nice to have a bit more gunboat energy, but those critters thankfully saved us from needing another shock. So there's 12 warriors there. Alrighty, so we're to stage 7, and somehow miraculously I managed to avoid any losses on my learning craft, which is getting built. So what I've decided to do is boost up my gunboat energy masterpiece. You'll see why, because stage 7 is definitely going to be a tough cookie to crack. Now there's 2 ways that we can go about doing this. One's on the very left hand side, and run up this way, get a couple of supplies along the way. There is a rocket launcher or 2 that will be able to pick us off, and then we'll just come up around the top. We'll have to clear out a boom mine there. But the way that I think I'm going to be doing this is, let's just check out the headquarters health, which is what? That's 200, about 500,000 health, just under. That is crazy, crazy, crazy. And there's a fair few rocket launchers which are able to get us. Although, thankfully, all I really needed are 2 shocks. One pretty much in this boom cannon and one on this sniper tower. I don't really see any shock launchers that are able to get to us from the headquarters, at least anyway. So, let's get right into it. The way I'm going to do this is I will go get my critters and aim right about there. And thankfully, they did a marvelous job. Okay, that worked out very, very well. Then I'm going to get both of these mines. Now, to be honest, I'm not quite sure if we will have enough health to actually destroy this headquarters, but I'm going to give it a red hot go though, that's for certain. Get my warriors up onto the sniper tower here. Then onto the mortar. Hopefully we'll miss most of these mines. Beautiful, we pretty much do. Okay, so we've got 48 gunboat energy to play around with. And it seems like we've lost 3 warriors, all from 1 gunboat. That's not too bad there though. So let's get ready. Oh, unfortunately I missed that. Oh lordy, we are losing a lot of guys. This is going to be so close. Send in an artillery. Alright, wow. Okay, so we're not there. We're very, very close. But I will call that done. I know how to do this, and there's only about 10% left. What that was a little bit of a failure on the... damn, because I lost all of them. Damn, that sucks. I needed to get that flamethrower that's right next to the headquarters. But other than that, though, I'm pretty happy with the way I did that stage. I mean, I can pretty much call it done. Especially if I would have boosted my troop damage or something like that. But until next time, though, guys, that is it for the 18th of January. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed, and we'll be back again maybe tomorrow or very, very soon, nevertheless.